So before this video gets started, I would just like to clarify and specify that I am not an American. If you did not know that, you probably never heard me say the word sorry. And now that I've said that, I think we're all on the same page as to what country I come from. Now, by specifying that I'm not American, I will go one step further and clarify that I, as a Canadian, cannot sympathize with what the American flag means to an American. But I've got no problem with people being proud of the country they're from as long as they are willing to accept the fact that their country has flaws. My country has flaws. Your country has flaws. I don't think there's anywhere in the world that's perfect. Now, with that out of the way, let's get into today's topic. So in last year's NFL season, there was a pretty big thing going around where some of the players were kneeling during the national anthem. And the main reason why they were doing it was to speak out about injustices that they felt were happening within their country. And it was largely related to the high number of police shootings that were going on in the country, and it was just kind of a way to peacefully protest that. Now, this was immediately met with a lot of mixed opinions. You had a lot of Americans saying it was disrespectful to the flag, disrespectful to the country, disrespectful to everything that the country stands for, and for anybody who's ever served in the US military to protect civilians. Now, as a result of this, we saw a lot of different athletes benched, or they were told to do it in the locker rooms. I think the NFL officially ruled that they had to do it in the locker room if they weren't going to stand on the field. And one of the big names behind it last year was Colin Kaepernick. So it was a pretty big surprise when Nike named Colin Kaepernick their 30th anniversary Just Do It athlete. Now, apparently he's been signed to Nike for quite a while. They just haven't done anything with him in the last couple of years, and chose now to make the statement about it. So this has obviously been met with a lot of mixed emotions, and I would like to say that before I go on further into my personal opinions on this matter, I don't have any brand loyalty to Nike. I don't think I own any Nike clothing or like shoes. I think the closest thing I own to Nike clothing are these Converse that I've had since I was about 13 years old, and that's just because I'm pretty sure Nike bought out Converse as a company. I still wear these. They used to be black. I don't know why I still wear them, but I do. But I don't own any Nike shoes. I don't really have any Nike sportswear, so it's not like I'm just trying to defend a company that I like. I don't have any direct issues with Nike, and if I did, it would be how they manufacture their clothing and everything. But as expected, because this was such a sensitive topic last year, because so many people were outspoken about NFL players making these choices to kneel instead of standing and disrespecting everything in the country, even though isn't kneeling really respectful? It's not like they're burning flags. It's not like they're saying F the USA. It's not like they're doing anything violent. It's not like they're being vulgar about it. They're just simply kneeling to say, there is something wrong in this country, and we know that this is a great nation, and it can be a great nation, and we would like there to be change, so this is how we are taking a stand publicly the best way we can in our positions. So I'm personally fine with how they chose to demonstrate that. I'm totally fine with how they chose to demonstrate that, and I believe that that is technically one of the most American things you can do, is having the right to protest in that way, to have the right to peacefully protest in that way, and share your opinions, and try to make your country the best it can possibly be. But again, I'm not an American, so I can't empathize with what standing for the national anthem means to an American. But I know a lot of Americans who share this sentiment, so I'm just gonna keep going. So like I said, obviously there's a lot of people mad at Nike, and a lot of people started saying that they were gonna boycott products, which is totally fine. It's, you know, like I've potentially decided that depending on what goes down with the future of the Guardians of the Galaxy, I probably won't pay to see Guardians of the Galaxy 3. I also know that that will not even be a drop in the water of Disney/Marvel fandom and fame and fortune, but I have that right, and you have that right too. If there's a company that's doing something that you don't agree with, if they endorse something that you don't agree with, one of the best ways to do something about it is to just stop purchasing the product. It probably won't make a difference, you know, it's still voting with your wallet. I get it, it's fine, that is your right. That's your right, you don't have to buy Nike products. But it's the stupid people that are like destroying their Nike products that they've already paid for, that Nike's already seen the money for, as if that does anything to the brand. All that does is make you look stupid. Like, sure, if you decide that you hate a company so much that you don't want any of it around you, just like donate it. Like, there's kids out there who can't afford socks and can't afford clothing. They would probably greatly love your Nike track pants, Nike socks, Nike shorts, Nike shoes. But to like take the time to just cut off the swoosh and then wear them so that people can just see how stupid you are in public, I don't get it. And I feel like that seems to be a really common thing that happens every time there's like a boycott outrage. Like, a lot of the times the boycotts are just like, okay, we're gonna stop buying these products from this point forward. But when it gets to the point that you're going to destroy your own property, how do you think that affects the brand? How do you think that affects Nike in any way, shape, or form? Guess what? It doesn't. They already have your money. They don't give a fuck. Yeah, I guess keep destroying your Nike clothing to make a stand against Nike, who's already seen your money. Seems smart. But that's gonna do it for today's video. Please make sure to let me know what you guys are thinking in the comment section down below. Again, not trying to insult anyone's beliefs, but I think that some people are trying to see this as a situation where it's insulting the country instead of actually just trying to help the country be better. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a fantastic day, and we'll catch you all later.